Hey friend, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ann Lazinski and I am a tech and automation specialist, and I help virtual assistants who wish to become system specialists build thriving businesses in this area of work. Today we're going to dive into how to become a Dubsado Pro and how to gain the knowledge and skills necessary to be successful as a Dubsado consultant. So let's get started. So first off, let's just talk a little bit about what a Dubsado consultant is and what exactly they offer to their clients. So Dubsado consultants, or Dubsado pros, or if you take Dubsado's specialist program and get certified, you can use the title Dubsado certified specialist, are all kind of the same name for the same type of job. So Dubsado consulting and Dubsado services usually consist of a few different options for things that you could offer to your clients. So once you are a Dubsado pro, you can offer things like consultation calls or strategy sessions, as a lot of people like to call them. You can offer things like full Dubsado setups. So this means going into your client's account and setting up all of the different features inside of their account for them. You can offer form design services inside of a Dubsado account, which means you'll be able to go ahead and actually design some beautiful branded forms for your client. Or you might choose to do something such as a group coaching program where you walk through Dubsado with a group of people all at once, or perhaps you want to make courses or classes on how to use Dubsado. Okay, so these are all different things that you could offer as a Dubsado consultant. I also want to say that you do not need to be certified by Dubsado in order to start offering setups. So Dubsado's program opens once a year for people to be able to apply and to be able to become a certified specialist. And I will link a video of kind of my thoughts on whether or not this is something that you should pursue. But I do want to preface this by saying by no means do you have to actually be certified by them to be able to offer a top-notch service to your clients setting up their accounts. Okay? So let's talk about some of the different ways that you can go ahead and gain this knowledge so that you can feel confident in offering this as a service. So the first piece of advice that I always like to tell people who ask me how to get started with this is to start with Dubsado's native education. So Dubsado offers free courses that you can go in and you can start learning Dubsado on your own. So they offer a beginner, an immediate, and an advanced course for you to be able to start honing in on your skills and learning all of the different parts and pieces of the platform. I encourage you to start there because Dubsado allows you to be able to learn from them directly and learn all of the different parts and pieces of their platform and kind of how it all works together, okay? So that's the first place that I recommend starting. Go through all of that. Once you have kind of a basic knowledge of all of the different features of Dubsado, the next thing that I recommend you doing is going ahead and actually identifying who you want to offer this service for. Because Dubsado has a lot of different use cases, a lot of different industries are using it, and they're all using it in slightly a different way. And it's easier to get into the industry and into setting up Dubsado for others if you kind of have an idea in your mind who you want to actually offer this for as a specific industry, so that you can start diving into the industry specific things that industry has. All right? So there's a lot of different YouTube videos and things out there that will allow you to be able to go ahead and start developing your knowledge even further. Dubsado has a lot of past webinars that you can watch about specific industries to get a little bit more of an idea of specific industry nuances and kind of how different industries might be using the platform. So once you've gone ahead and watched the YouTube videos and started learning a little bit more about maybe industry nuances or how to do different things for a specific industry, you can go ahead and also start learning about the 4 phases of the client journey. And I'll link the video that I did on this in this description. But essentially, you want to learn the common pieces between client journeys, and this actually transcends between all industries. So there are specific parts of client journeys that are the same, regardless if you're a florist or a photographer or a brand designer or any other industry out there. So learning this and diving really deep into the 4 phases will give you a really good framework for being able to map out different processes inside of Dubsado and setting things up that way, right? The next thing that I encourage you to do is to take advantage of Dubsado's Facebook group. Dubsado's Facebook group has a wonderful resource of all these different questions people have been asking, but also all these different answers that people are giving as well. So reading through the comments there and taking some time to research things on your own if you don't know the answer to a specific question is a great way to broaden your research as well. The next thing I encourage you to do is practice building things out inside of a dummy account. So practice designing forms, practice setting up your workflows and your automations, practice going all the way from the very beginning steps all the way to a fully set up account, even if it's not a real client. Using those 4 phases of the client journey, you can build out a pretty solid process for a made-up client inside of that account, and you'll be able to have that for your portfolio when you are actually ready to start attracting real clients. Finally, I encourage you to go ahead and network with other Dubsado pros. There are communities that are very supportive and very encouraging to help you build a business as a Dubsado specialist. They're great for networking, they're great for referrals, and they're great for just building a sense of community and asking questions that only other Dubsado pros might know the answer to. So in my opinion, networking and building that community is one of the most valuable things that you can actually do for your Dubsado setup business. And lastly, don't be afraid to get started. If you have to charge a lower price point for your first Dubsado setup to get your first client in the door, that's totally okay. But I encourage you to continue to build upon your skills, continue to raise that price as you gain more skills and offer more value to your clients, and to be able to serve your clients at an even deeper level. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about how to get started, how to find these resources, or anything else you would like to know, I'm always happy to help and to answer any questions. Feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I will be in touch to be able to talk more about it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again very soon.